Hey folks, Film Brown here, down in the vaults, sitting on the park bench, eating a little cereal here. Whoa! Every box has a prize. And this is a prize that I can use not for the film we're showing tonight. Very often we show you films that you might need to have a mallet to knock you out. Mesa Blossom Women comes to mind real quick. Feel a little better. But if you purchase this stuff, you always get a nice prize in there, and this happens to be a mallet this time. Sometimes down the line it might be something else. Well, folks, you might be wondering why I'm wearing this kind of hat. Got me a cup of joe here, acting like my tough guy self right here, as tough as I get anyway. And it's because we've got one of those hard-boiled detective type of films, kind of noirish, kind of hits on the side of the dark side, okay? But it also has that lighter element. What are we talking about? Dick Tracy versus Cueball. What an interesting film this is. What an interesting villain. Now, this comes out of the Chester Gould tradition. 1931 is when he introduced the Dick Tracy figure. And we have Cueball in this one. Now, remember, Dick Tracy usually fought sinister villains that had weird names, like Flat Top and Split Face, Hatchet Face, you name them, right? He's got them all down there. This one's Cueball, played by Dick Wessel. And if you look real close, okay, why is he called Cueball? Right, he's bald, okay? So he fits into that bald type of thing. Not sure if I qualify yet for a Cueball. I'm sort of 8-ball on that, maybe. But at least, if you look real close at times, you'd think, big film, you got this role you're going to play, Dick Wessel, why don't you shave your head? Nope, don't shave his head. He puts the skull cap on, and now look real close. You can see at places where the skull cap shows. So, not sure if he was really, thinking I'm making the mega bucks on this. I'll shave my head or gain 50,000 pounds for a film. Okay, I guess these guys aren't as dedicated as some of the stars today. This film was made in 1946, RKO. It's the second in the series of the 4 that came out of RKO. This one has Morgan Conway playing Dick Tracy. And if you've seen some of our little talks previously or at other times, we've talked about, Ralph Byrd, who also played Dick Tracy, both in the serials and in the last 2 of the RKO series, like Dick Tracy Meets Gruesome or Dick Tracy's Dilemma, or versus Morgan Conway. I like them both. Ralph Byrd is a little bit of a smaller man. I like his delivery of his lines. Morgan Conway does have a kind of a bigger presence, screen presence, and he has that nice silhouette that he displays in this film. This film is directed by Gordon Douglas. Wow, Gordon Douglas. Now you think about it, what else has he done before? He's done a film that I think you probably have all seen, a film we'd love to bring on our show, but we're not going to be able to. Them. Remember the little girl who wakes up in the desert, right? Them, that's all she can say. Giant ants. He also did In Like Flint. I mean, he did a ton of stuff. Zombies on Broadway. So he's worked in the tradition. Hey, right here, he's sort of, getting himself ready to work in the big time with them and so on. Now, this has your other set of your standard characters as well from the Dick Tracy oeuvre. It's got Tess Trueheart. Tess Trueheart, remember, is his girlfriend who never seems to get to eat, never gets to have a party that's uninterrupted, has all kinds of problems, leaves phones off the hook so that she can keep Dick Tracy from finding out that there's crime out there, Dick Tracy. You got to go out there and solve that crime, Dick Tracy. Get out there and get out of that party because Tess Trueheart doesn't know how to cook or something like that. Okay, so that's going on. Ann Jeffries plays her in this incarnation. Likewise, the one character that runs throughout 2 is the Pat Patton character, played by Lyle Littell. Lyle Littell is the one character or actor who traipses across all 4 of these films as a major, figure. Likewise, we have in this one Vitamin Flintheart. Now, Dick Tracy had, if not anything really going for it, it had this going for it. Cool names. I like that. Vitamin Flintheart, who is sort of this thespian, sort of a washed-up Shakespearean actor, I guess. I don't know what the vitamin comes from. Played by Ian Keith. Now, Ian Keith really is good in this thing. And a little bit about Ian Keith, he was actually one of the guys who had tested for, and they were actually going to do or use him to play Dracula. But Bela Lugosi beat him out. It would have been interesting to see that. I've seen some actual still production shots of Ian Keith as Dracula. could have done it. It would have been a whole different take on it than Bella brought. But certainly he has that thespian, you know. Bella always overacted, and in this case, Ian Keith is sort of overacting as what? On purpose, because that's the kind of pompous airbag that he's supposed to be depicting. I think you're going to enjoy this film. This set of RKO special moment films. 1946, Cueball. Cueball, what a great name. Really like that. Dick Tracy versus Cueball. 1946. Roll 'em, Smokey.